Dave Smith here, DJS Photography. This is day 10 of my epic Scandinavian tour, and I'm stopped right on the E4. My house is about 400 kilometers that way. I've just come through the Finnish-Swedish border at haphazerd. The sky has been pretty impressive all morning. The clouds have gathered and gathered and gathered, so I was a bit worried that I would miss the sky in trying to find something to actually photograph other than a beautiful sky. But I did find across the other side of the road is a beautiful lake, reeds popping out of it, surrounded by trees, and the sky receding. And then on this side, I actually got quite an interesting view from this clump of trees here. The lake, just little pond just beyond, and again the sky looks pretty impressive. I hope you can hear me over all this traffic, but it's really a great spot. And I wanted to take an opportunity to talk about lenses actually, because there's a bit of a kind of fashion in landscape photography for the long lens, say 300 millimeters to compress the perspective, which gives you that kind of stacked hillside effect that's really very evocative, very beautiful. But actually the wide angle lens produces some equally impressive images, in my opinion, by doing exactly the opposite, by expanding out the perspective. And what I've got in front of me across the other side of the road is a long expanse of water, a long expanse of low cloud, broken up with, so the sun's coming through. And honestly, you stand here and you look at it and you think, well, it looks nice, but is it an image? And then you look at it through a 14mm lens, which is pretty wide on a full frame camera. And suddenly it all just snaps out and you get this amazing, dramatic, huge sky. And those are the kinds of landscapes that I really quite like. And I got the same on this side as well. I was intending actually not to shoot on this side. From studio looking at it, it's not that spectacular. But as I was setting up to do this piece to camera, I looked through the viewfinder and lo and behold, again, the sky, the expanding perspective that you get from the wide angle lens really made it all pop out. And so I made an image on this side as well. I'm going to get the Fuji out. I'm going to do those two images with the Fuji as well, probably with a neutral density filter, just to help the sky in the film, and I'll probably put a yellow orange filter probably, just to enhance the contrast in the sky, which is pretty impressive. So this is the final day of my trip. I've said along the way that Finland and Sweden have been pretty dull. It's a bit unfair really, because coming down through the north of Finland, I drove by at least 3 national parks that I had no time to explore. And I know that sort of a couple hundred kilometers south of where I live is the High Coast, which is a World Heritage Site. And I've been down there and shot before, and if you look at my blog, you'll see some infrared images from that. And that's a truly spectacular spot. So these two countries certainly have much more to offer. And this trip has really been about that northern coast of Norway, which is stunning. I can't really put into words. I can only suggest that you go and you have a look. It's a really impressive place. Anyway, I hope this little series has been of some interest. I've certainly enjoyed it. I've had a tremendous time. Driven about 2,500 miles in the last 10 days. Seen some amazing scenery. I hope that I get some pictures that do that justice. I won't really know until I get the film developed and process the various panoramas and HDRs and images, and I'll put those up on probably on both blogs. I'm about to launch a new blog called DJS Natural Explorations Photography, and I'll put information around to let you know when that's happened. Anyway, end of my trip. It's just for me to get home now and start on the big job of processing. Many thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it all. Bye for now.